The mother wolf was stressed by the sudden loss of her newborn pups and was slowly dying. Although she was still lactating, she had no cub to nurse and satisfy her maternal instincts. So she stopped eating and drinking. The male wolf hunted and brought her fresh meat, but she refused to feed, lying motionless as if waiting for death. The alpha wolf was desperate to restore her appetite and keep her alive. He chased after a hare he had seen to hunt it and bring it back to his mate, but it had escaped into the forest and disappeared into the undergrowth. As he turned back in frustration, his ears were startled by what sounded like a mouse coming from underground. Thinking to catch it, he crept quietly to the source of the sound. But it was not prey, but a puppy. The animal had somehow been abandoned and was facing death in the cold. Confused, the wolf was about to leave it and turn back when the dog's cries somehow triggered his instinct, and he turned back, picked up the pup and took it back to his pack, to the female. The female did not move when she saw the male wolf, until she heard the puppy's voice. She got up and started sniffing and licking it. She knew it was not of her own kind, but her maternal instincts took over. As soon as the alpha wolf put the dog next to the she-wolf, the puppy smelled milk and snuggled up to her and began to suckle. It was as if two lost souls had found each other. One needed a mother, the other needed a puppy. The puppy soon recovered and became part of the pack. The female also regained her zest for life. But it was impossible for the dog to adapt to these harsh conditions. He couldn't live in the same pack with the wolves. It was time to part. The alpha wolf took her to the outskirts of the forest near a farmhouse and left him there and disappeared. As the cub was reeling from being abandoned again, Kelvin, the son of the house, found him and took him to his father, begging him to adopt him. At first glance, the man realized that it was a husky and decided to take it home after his son's insistence. But there was something he didn't know. The dog had been raised by wolves, and he had no idea how his decision would change the lives of the whole family. A few years passed, and the husky they named Max grew up. An extremely intelligent dog, Max was always one step ahead of other hunting dogs with his abilities. He saw what they could not see, easily found prey they could not track, and led them. But Max had a strange side. Whenever there was a wolf hunt, he would not get out of the car and would not join the hunt despite all encouragement. His owners, who knew about his other wonderful qualities, didn't care much about this weakness, even though they found it strange. In time, Kelvin was old enough to go hunting with his father, and of course they always took Max with them, so they always came home with their hands full. One such day, Kelvin and his father started following footprints in the woods that they thought belonged to a rabbit. Their dog, as usual, had stepped forward to follow the tracks and disappeared from sight. While waiting for him to come back, father and son sat under a tree to catch their breath. A crunching sound behind them made the man turn in that direction, and what he saw froze him in his tracks. He was eye to eye with a huge wolf and a large pack standing behind it. The man immediately stood up and aimed his rifle, but he hesitated, knowing that if he fired and hit one of them, the other animals might attack. He did not want to take such a risk with his son by his side. As they were wondering what to do in fear, Max appeared. Standing between the wolf pack and the father and son, he seemed to want to prevent the man from shooting and prevent these predators from attacking them. Then something strange happened. Max was looking at the pack leader and wagging his tail. The movement and the scent brought back memories of the wolf's past. He recognized him. When he took a step forward, the dog, as if waiting for this moment, went to the pack leader and began to lie down and roll on the ground in front of him, licking him. By then, the female had joined them. Max was reunited years later with the wolf pack that had rescued him as a cub, and it was such a coincidence that Kelvin and his father, who had raised him, were there at the same time, and miraculously Max had been able to stand in the middle of both their families and prevent them from hurting each other. Please don't forget to like the video, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel.